So beautiful sparks of light, divine sparks of light. The shift has happened. The reset has happened. Now in the new age, I've been hearing since I've been in the new age. Been then, back then, since I've been entering the new age, now I'm not more in the new age. I don't even embrace them, the new age. There are some stuff in the new age that I don't mind looking at, but there are a lot of stuff that I don't in the new age that I just go like, nah, nah. Um, it's not worth my time. It's not worth my while. So I so I used to always hear that the shift has happened. That's what I'm saying. That in the new age, they're talking nonsense. They're talking a lot of nonsense that they don't know what is going on. They heard about that the shift is going to take place one day, and then they start talking about the shift has already happened. No, we were still 3D. We were still poor 3D living based. Poor. Huh? But the shift has happened. The shift has happened. It was all nonsense. And the Raptors knew it too, and they were just laughing at them, all of them. The Raptors are laughing at the New Agers behind their back and saying, idiots. They have no clue. They're talking about nonsense. They're talking about something they don't know. Nonsense, no clue. But let them be so stupid and so clueless. They sit there. I've channeled Astasham command from the Pleiadian, from the council of the federation, whatever federation, country, council, whatever, and the shift update, nonsense. That Ashta command is just one of them, turned as a Pleiadian, turned as a whatever, telling them nonsense what they want to hear. So they are busy just saying, "Oh, the shift has happened," and then just start relaxing. Stop doing the work. Actually, that was the game. That was the propaganda. That was the aim. To stroke your ego so that you just relax and not do the work, the awakening work, the vibration work, the healing work, the awakening work. To wake up and just say, "Hey, listen, I'm no more feeling this game that we call the Matrix. I'm no more feeling this program that is running Lenny. I'm out of there." Be in this world, but be not part of this world. Not many are cut up for that. Many people, they love their companies, they love their neighbors, they love their work colleagues, they love the time with their spouses, with their family, whatever. They need that. Not just that they love it, they need it. Just like they need oxygen. That is slavery, that is dependency, codependency. When you depend on something to make you happy, that is not good news for you. That is not good news for you. There will be time that you will need to cut off from the mainstream and dive deep inwards. Be alone with yourself and be okay with yourself, being alone with yourself. Not many are cut up for that. Not many are cut up for living a life like the way I live here. Really, with no internet, with no radio, with no television, except for the films and documentation that I download when I'm in the city when we have Wi-Fi, so that I can watch it on later on, here now and then. But other than that, they have nothing that I have nothing that tells me what is going on in the world out there this moment. There's nothing that tells me what is politically going on. Who's in war against on whom? How many people die? How many people are suffering? How many people are being killed? How many children are being raped? How many children are being kidnapped? How many? I don't know this. I don't hear this, and I don't know this. And thank God I don't have to know that. Thank God I don't have these informations. These are information that in the first place have the main reason for this information is to keep you fear-based, to keep you in a worry modus, to keep you anxious, to keep you agitated, and this is all low frequency feelings and way of being that lower your vibrations. And at the same time producing lush and food for them, for the archons, for the reptiles and co. With me, they don't have lush. Oh, definitely. With me, they get only light and nothing else, and peace and love and joy and happiness. Now, my living circumstances are not the best, believe me. But that is not the reason for me to be miserable. That's not for me a reason to be angry or to... Wait a minute, the sun is getting too much here. So I had to change the place because the sun was getting too much there. So I said that I'm not living under best conditions here. I live in my truck tiny house, constructed as truck. My truck constructed as tiny house. This is my home. This is where I live. Huh? This is my land. This is where I live. This is where I live. This is where I live. You know. So, but I am happy. I am happy. I am not rich. I work for God only. I don't work corporal jobs. I only work for God. And whatever payments God give me, be it in form of money, or be it in form of food, or be it in form of joy and peace, I'm content with it. So contentment is the key to happiness. Patience is the key to success. Endurance is the key to abundance. So you need these three attributes. You need all you need in life is 4 attributes. Actually 5. Peace, love, contentment, endurance, patience, wisdom. 6. And for sure your light. If you pray at all, these are things that you have to pray for. Now you can call it a prayer or you can call it a communication with the divine. I call it a communication with the divine. But if you believe in prayers, go ahead and call it a prayer and do it in a prayer form. If you don't believe in prayers, go ahead and call it a conversation with the divine and do it as a conversation form. And I've realized in whatever form you do this, whether it is in a prayer form or in a communication form or whatever, the divine is always listening and always responding. Most of the time it's saying like, yeah, I've always been praying, I've been but there's no answer. No. You are deaf. As far as the divine voice is concerned, you are deaf. You are deaf, you don't hear. Just like people who are deaf who cannot hear the noise, what is going on, you are deaf here. You cannot hear the divine. But it's always communicating with you. It's always answering you. It's always responding to you. Although you think, you're saying again, man, I've been praying all the time and nothing happened. Well, nothing happened. Yes, things happened. Not that you have what you have expected, but it still did happen. And the response was there. Probably also explain to you why that you are asking for will not be granted, but rather something else. And why that? You just miss all that communication. Because you're either busy petitioning, or demanding. I want this, or complaining. Why this, why this, why this? Poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me. Pitying, pitying, pitying me, pitying me, pitying me all the time. You have no room and no interest of listening to the answer. But the communication is a highway. It's a two-way highway, not a one-way road. Huh? You make your petitions, and to whoever you address to this petition to, be assured and be sure that the answer is also be given to you. You just don't get the answer. You don't hear the answers because you are busy with yourself and full with yourself. That's it. You are full with yourself, with your self-pity, with your demands, with your needs, with your wants, with your don't wants. I don't want this, I want this. You are just being a baby all the time. A baby never listens to what mama says. Hey, please, can you now listen? And I want to tell you now, I want to explain to you why it is not snowing. You know, I was in Berlin. When I was in Berlin, I was walking down the Kudamm, and I saw a mother and a child coming out of the KaDeWe, I think so. I don't remember anymore, it was a long time ago. A child, maybe 4 or 5 years old. The child was Christmas. The child was crying, rolling himself, throwing himself on the ground and rolling, and asking the mother, why is it not snowing? I want snow. It is Christmas. I want snow. It's supposed to be snowing. There is no snow. You said that it will snow today. It is not snow today. Where is it? Where is the snow? This child was not interested about the answer, what the mother is saying, why the snow is not there. This child was just expressing why he is rolling, with the reason himself to throw himself on the ground and roll like that and cry like that. There is no snow. I'm crying until there's. I'm not going to stop until there's snow. The mother is busy explaining why there is snow, why there might be not coming snow, or it might come tomorrow, it might come another day, it might come another week. The child was not interested in those answers. I had enough. I want snow now. That's it. Your answer doesn't interest me. Well, although I've asked why there is snow, when is it snowing, but I'm not interested in your answer really. This is what we do when we pray. When we communicate with the divine, this is what we do. Roll like small babies on the ground. I want this, I don't want this. Please remove this in my life. Please give me this. Please give me. Poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me.